Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Well, it stinks. It's really dark down here.
Next on Animal Cops Houston.
It's bad if we can't get the cat out.
A race against time to rescue a trapped kitten.
I don't think he can move.
A life or death battle to save a drowning donkey.
Come on. You're going. Go. Go, go.
A tank full of exotics is discovered.
Is there something under there? Oh, goodness. Ooh, those things can bite your finger off. Watch out.
I know.
It's been raining up north of Houston, and those showers and thunderstorms have been drifting southward.
It's storm season in Houston, Texas. And with the city under a deluge, cruelty investigator Maverick Wagner is rushing to help a young animal in danger.
I just got a call for a rescue saying that there was a kitten stuck in the drain pipe. So I'm on my way right now to go see if I can, for one, see him, and two, if I can get him out of there. The weather's really bad.
Texas experienced some of the most extreme weather in the country. And when storms hit the Lone Star State, they can be treacherous.
Texas is known for the unpredictability of our weather. At one moment, it could be a nice hot summer day where we're having temperatures in excess of 100 degrees. And the next minute, we'll have torrential downpours. And whenever we have flooding here in Houston, both humans and animals are affected.
If it keeps raining the way it is, storm drains are probably going to fill up pretty quickly, probably with heavy rain within a few hours. So it's imperative to get there as quickly as possible.
If Wagner can't locate the kitten quickly, there's a chance it could drown. When he arrives at the scene, he can hear it crying out.
Okay, I hear it. It's bad if we can't get the cat out.
For now, the rain appears to be easing off, but Wagner still has to act fast. If the water levels in the pipe begin to rise, the kitten could be swept away.
Kitty, 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 kitty. I don't hear it now. Kitty, 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 kitty. Well, it stinks. It's really dark down here.
The pipe is clear of water, but it's pitch black in there, so locating the kitten won't be easy.
Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. Okay. All right, I see it. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. It's a little orange tabby kitten. He's pretty little. He's not newborn. He's still a little kitten. I can't tell if he's injured. Come here.
Despite Wagner's words of encouragement, the kitten isn't moving, and Wagner's worried that it could have been injured by the fall.
I don't think he can move. It looks like he's trying to, but I don't think he can. It's not a good sign at all, so I'm gonna see if I can possibly scoot down there and get him. The drain is pretty big, so I think I might be able to make it down there. Come here, kitty.
It's a 20-foot crawl in complete darkness to the other end of the pipe.
Okay, I got him. He doesn't look to be injured. I think he's just really, really scared and doesn't know what's going on.
The kitten doesn't have a collar, so there's no way of knowing if it belongs to someone.
Well, it looks like he might be sick. He's got some ocular discharge in his eyes and some stuff coming out of his nose, so hopefully we can get him some medicine, get him warmed up, and stop him from shaking. Come on, guy. Let's get you in the dry. I'm dirty now, it's raining, so I'm ready to kind of get in the dry too. It wasn't pleasant down there. I mean, it's stinky and had bugs and stuff in it, but I mean, this little guy needed help, so I had to do it. These kind of experiences is what this job is all about. It's great to be able to go to a situation and be able to get the animal out of that situation as quickly as possible. 108 base.
Wagner already called ahead to the Houston SPCA's hospital, so the medical team is waiting. The kitten seems confused, but appears to have more energy. Vet tech Maggie Kovac will need to give him a full examination.
Have some fleas, huh? Have very dirty ears, probably some ear mites. But you know, when they are living on the streets, it's normal. You know, we are not surprised, but he's in good condition. Luckily, he was caught on time.
I'm really glad that I got to him. I was able to get him out, and it looks like he might pull through just fine, so it's a good day.
As night falls, the city of Houston is placed on flood alert. Chief Investigator Charles Jansen is headed to an emergency rescue 30 miles from the shelter. An animal's life is in immediate danger, and Jansen is racing to the scene.
I got a call from Harris County Sheriff's Department. Their donkey had gotten stuck in a local watering hole and got stuck in the mud, and the Sheriff's Office had the fire department out there, and they're requesting our assistance. This is a critical call. We've got investigator Palachek is following me. We've got our technical animal rescue gear, and we're currently en route to the east side of the county.
The donkey's buried up to his neck in mud, and he's sinking. If the team doesn't act fast, he'll go under. Officers from the Harris County Sheriff's Department have tried to secure webbing underneath his body to prevent him from going down any further.
What do you need, Charles? See where this is at? Yep. That's where his legs, his front legs are right in front of this.
What's on? Is there a loop on the end of that?
Yes, there should be. I think it's underneath me.
All right, hand me the red webbing.
He's stuck in there pretty good, so we've got to see what we can do to get some things underneath him to get him out. We just want to try to get him out as quickly as possible.
I know. Where's his front leg? His front leg's right here.
Yeah, the other one's right.
Here's his leg. I need it right here. Ma'am.
Take your time, dear. It's no hurry. We've been here that long.
The donkey's name is Jack, and while his owner, Sherry Brown, tries to help the team, the rest of the family has to watch and wait. Sherry's daughter, Sarah, thinks that Jack has been stuck for more than 4 hours.
We think that he was walking along, just eating the vegetation down there, and just got too close to the water and just sank. So.
He got stuck and got scared to try to dig himself out. As he did, he dug deeper and deeper and deeper.
It's hard to see him struggling.
I need to be able to expose the chest on it.
Still warm, that's good.
The mud is ice cold, and if Jack's core body temperature gets too low, his organs will begin to shut down. Jansen knows they're running out of time.
There's a mud extraction box. There's 4 hoses. One goes to each of those. And then all 4 of those go from the manifold to the air tank.
Right now, the donkey's legs are pretty much stuck into the mud, and so what we're gonna have to do is pump some air in there to get the legs loose in order to get the donkey out.
I need the manifold. Okay, if you would, hook the main to that, the front end assist there. All right, let me have the first 4 tubes. Go ahead and hold this one. We'll hold this one, and then I'll work the valve when we're ready. The fire department has rigged up a rope system with an anchor point. We're rigging up the front assist on the donkey here. Once we have the front assist hooked up, then we'll start breaking the suction, and then we'll pull. Here, got it. You can turn it on now.
Air is pumped into the mud surrounding Jack's legs.
Keep going.
Once the vacuum surrounding him has been broken, the team can attempt to pull him out.
Okay, hold up. Okay.
After struggling for nearly 5 hours, the donkey's exhausted. Even if the team can free him, he may have already lost the will to survive.
You're going. Go.
Coming up next,
Pull him up that way.
the Houston SPCA team struggles to save the donkey's life.
He's incredibly weak, is why he's still laying down.
In Harris County, a donkey named Jack is fighting for his life after becoming stuck in deep mud at the side of a watering hole.
Okay.
If he can't be freed soon, he's at serious risk of drowning.
You're going. Go. You got it.
Houston SPCA Chief Investigator Charles Jansen knows he doesn't have much time.
Keep going.
After pumping air into the mud that's slowly pulling Jack under, the team, anchored to a tractor, uses brute force to haul him out.
Okay, she's on solid ground. Let's pull the sled.
on, buddy. Wake up.
but he's in bad shape, and Jansen's concerned that he could have internal injuries.
What we're going to do is we're going to get the donkey up onto more level ground, and then we're going to pull it farther closer to the light until we can work on him a little bit and get him stable. All right, now pull him up that way. You just need to get it on a flat surface, somewhere up there. Okay.
Jack's out of the mud, but he's barely moving. After being stuck for nearly 5 hours, he's exhausted.
All right.
There's a serious chance that his vital organs may have begun shutting down.
Well, right now, he's spent. Spent a lot of time in mud, and mud's very cold, and he's been using a lot of energy just expending it just to get where he's been at. So as of right now, he's out of the critical area, but he's far from stable.
A surge of adrenaline, and Jack attempts to get out of the stretcher, but he's confused and needs help.
Y'all re-rig the anchor.
As you can see, he's kind of trying to get up, but we're not quite sure how long he's been struggling, so he's probably extremely exhausted.
Even though it's very warm out today, the mud is still very, very cold, and it just saps the life out of the animals. Now that he's on dry land, he's stable, we're just washing him down to make sure that there's no injuries, and then we can identify any problems for him to stand up. He's incredibly weak, is why he's still laying down. We're just letting him rest for a minute, but the fact that he's still laying down is a little concerning. But as long as he's not giving up, we're not giving up on him.
If Jack stays on the ground too long, he could cause irreparable damage to his internal organs.
Let's get a couple big boys over here.
After letting him rest for a few minutes, Jansen needs to get him on his feet.
Let's try and rotate him towards a little bit more sternal, and we'll just kind of pick him up at the same time. And hopefully he'll get up on his own. Okay. What we do is try and lift him up. Are we ready? Okay. Let's go ahead and kick the front legs out in front of him to where he's going to stand up.
Time is just kind of a factor, you know. We don't want the donkey to be down any longer than it has to be.
1, 2, 3, lift. He's going. There he goes. There he goes. Go. Come on. We need more people on the back end. Let's get a couple more people back here.
An adult donkey can weigh more than 550 pounds.
Okay, ready? 1.
Jansen organizes a team of 7 to try again.
Come on. You're not putting it up? All right, set him down.
It's a desperate situation. The donkey's unable to support himself, and Jansen's concerned that the exertion could be causing him further injury.
Do you want to put him on a trailer? What do you want to do with him? He's here.
All he can do now is make him as comfortable as possible.
We're currently going to get a trailer back here, and once the trailer gets back here, we can load him up on a trailer to transport to the veterinarian in a few hours.
Probably not too happy right now. I'm sure that he'd rather be out of this spot. This is why we do the type of job that we do. I mean, because a lot of times these things happen, and you know, obviously the animal can't help itself, so somebody's got to.
There's nothing more they can do.
All right, let's go ahead and put another rope on the front of here, on the D-ring, and then we'll just slide them on up out of here.
Jansen will arrange for the donkey to be rushed to the Houston SPCA hospital. It'll take some time before they'll know if he's going to survive this ordeal.
2, 3. All right, you're in.
So far, just still too exhausted. He had a lot of trouble getting up, but he's been through quite a bit, so he's still very exhausted.
The fact that he was eating is a very good sign, but overall, time is going to tell. He's not really fighting a whole lot, and even when we tried to pick him up, he had time to lay there and relax some and kind of get his reserves back. And when we tried lifting him, he wasn't putting a whole lot of effort into it, which concerns me greatly.
After a traumatic night, Jack's owner, Sherry Brown, is struggling to remain hopeful.
He's got positive signs right now, but that's not over yet. They said he could die tonight.
Time will tell, and we'll have a crew out here tomorrow morning to check on him and see what the veterinarian has to say. At which point, we'll see where our next step is going to be.
Just kind of wait and see now.
Come on. Oh, don't go back there.
Coming up, investigator Maverick Wagner attempts to rescue 2 abandoned dogs locked in a backyard.
He's pretty heavily matted. He's got just balls and clumps of fur all over him.
There's no break in the weather in Houston, and the city braces itself for more flooding. Cruelty investigator Maverick Wagner is responding to a report of dogs that are locked in a backyard and may have been abandoned.
The reportee said that there were 3 dogs in the backyard. When they moved out, they took 1, and now there's 2 abandoned in the backyard. So on my way out right now to meet Deputy Herrera to execute the civil seizure warrant that she obtained.
Wagner has already posted 3 notices at the property requesting contact from the dog's owners. He's heard nothing at this point and knows that if he doesn't take action soon, the dogs could starve to death. Deputy Constable Ana Herrera from Harris County Precinct 1 joins him at the scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture.
Houston SPCA investigators have no police powers, so they work along with local law enforcement.
Hey, come here, baby.
Once the dogs are seized, Wagner will need to provide proof of their abandonment. He takes photos to present as evidence in court.
Hi.
The dogs are in bad condition.
Come here, baby.
Wagner needs to get them assessed by the medical team as soon as possible.
They're really scared. They don't look like they've been very well taken care of. They don't have any water except for, of course, the rain. They've got a big thing of dog food that somebody left here for them, but it's all wet now, so it's really not edible. I'm gonna see if he'll let me get near him so I can get the leash on him. It's definitely chilly, the wind's blowing, so I can imagine how they're feeling. And plus being scared, hungry, and thirsty on top of that. It's just not a good situation for them.
The dogs won't let them get close, so Wagner decides to use a catch pole. It'll enable him to secure them quickly and safely.
Come here, baby. Come here. Maybe she'll follow this one in. They scream. They scream and they bite.
Get it.
They're scared, so they start. It's a defense mechanism, basically. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't go back there. Here, will you let me touch you? Okay. He's pretty heavily matted. He's got just balls and clumps of fur all over him. He's wet, he's shivering, he's scared. I really want to get him back to the SPCA.
Once the dogs are loaded up, they start to calm down and seem to have a sweet temperament.
They're really cute.
They are cute.
I want to take you home. I don't think anybody paid too much attention to them before. But they're in a bad situation when somebody just leaves them confined in a backyard.
At the Houston SPCA hospital, Dr. Cheryl Hoggard will conduct a full medical exam on both of them.
So, what's going on with these little guys today?
These guys were abandoned in a backyard. There's no telling how long they had been back there before they called the report in.
Right. She's shivering.
She wants to make sure the dog's lungs are clear. If they've picked up an infection, they'll need immediate treatment.
She's shivering so much it's hard to hear anything. When your body temperature, when you're fighting to maintain your body temperature, your immune system can definitely be compromised by that. And so we definitely will be monitoring them to make sure there's nothing going on in the respiratory tract.
The team has named the first dog Elsie. Her heart and lungs are clear, but she's suffering with other obvious problems.
They got all these mats going on here, and their toenails are really, really long, so I suspect they've been just kind of thrown out there for a while.
The matted fur isn't just a cosmetic issue. Dr. Hoggard suspects it could be covering up more serious problems.
A lot of times when it's extensive like this, they'll have a lot of, they could have dermatitis or skin infections underneath these. So it can become a horrible problem for them.
That was so sweet.
You want to grab the clippers and work on her a little bit?
Once their matted fur has been removed, both dogs will be treated for their skin conditions.
Much better, huh?
After battling the stormy weather on their own, the dogs are now safe, and Dr. Hoggard is relieved that the team got to them in time.
It makes makes me upset that I just don't know how that it happens that animals, you know, can get into this condition, especially by somebody just taking off and leaving. I'm just not quite sure how anyone could do that. So now we gotta work on your sister a little bit.
Why don't you come here?
Hi, beautiful. What's your turn?
She's named the second dog Melissa.
You want to come up here and see your sister?
After a quick trim, both dogs are ready to go to their temporary kennel. There'll be a civil custody hearing in a few days. If the dogs are awarded to the Houston SPCA, they can then be placed up for adoption.
You want down?
How do you guys feel, huh? You feel better?
Next,
The resident has changed the lockout to one of her own locks.
behind a locked apartment door, pets, including exotics, have been left to fend for themselves.
There is feces and urine everywhere, including the beds on top of the fireplace. There's just the stench is overwhelming. It is overwhelming.
After some of the worst storms to hit Houston in months, the weather is finally cleared up. But the break in the weather brings no comfort for Sherry Brown, the owner of the rescued donkey named Jack. She's just returned from the vet with bad news.
Last night, after all the helpers left, I took my trailer back down behind my home and parked it where I could watch the animal. Then during the night, went back and checked on him, and he was still sitting up. And then I left at 7:30 and went to the vet. Anyway, so then they come out and looked at him, and then they told me that there was no hope. I didn't realize the damage that it did to his legs and his body. After the vet explained to me the situation and my options, I decided I wanted him to quit suffering, so I went ahead and asked him just to put him to sleep, and I stayed with him and talked to him and petted him. It didn't take long. He didn't suffer, he just went right to sleep.
After everything the Houston SPCA team went through to rescue Jack, it's a sad turn of events. But they note that unfortunately, this kind of tragedy comes with the territory. Jack's sibling Boudreaux normally keeps to himself. But in the last 24 hours, Sherry's been seeing a marked change in his behavior. He's spending more time with her horses, and she feels he could be missing his brother.
Usually this one doesn't let me do this much attention to him. I feed him, but don't let me pet him too much. He probably knows something because they usually hang out together. They don't hang out with the other ones, but I'm sure he's feeling there's something, you know, where's his partner? I'll be focusing on him, making sure he's okay.
Cruelty investigator Mark Lukenhaus is responding to an unusual report. Calls have come in concerning a property 30 miles south of the Houston SPCA shelter. Apartment complex manager Layla Chavez is already at the scene, but there's a problem. One of Layla's tenants had to be hospitalized nearly a week ago and hasn't returned. Neighbors have complained about the smell and noise coming from the apartment, and there are rumors that some exotic animals are trapped inside.
The resident has changed the lockout to one of her own locks. It's a brand that we do not use, plus the lock is on upside down. But my maintenance man is here now, and he'll drill the lockout for us.
The maintenance man works to gain access into the apartment. Unlike most other states in the U.S., Texas has fewer laws governing the ownership of exotic animals. There's no telling what could be behind the door, so Lukenhaus will have to be careful.
The Houston SPCA has dealt with more dangerous animals than a lot of other facilities have seen from around the country. We are very respectful of animals, large carnivores that we see coming in. They can kill you. No matter how much human contact they have had, they are still wild animals.
Sergeant Virginia Brasher from the Houston Police Department is already on the scene. She's obtained a court warrant, and once the lock has been removed, they can lawfully enter the apartment to seize the animals. But they're in no rush. Lukenhaus spots a dog, but if there's anything else in the apartment, it's laying low for now.
Video cameras to document the conditions inside the apartment, conditions how the animals are.
They enter the apartment cautiously. Lukenhaus then discovers what all the concern has been about.
That's a frog.
Was there a frog in there?
Yep, that's a frog.
The team isn't in any danger, but the same can't be said for the animals.
And there's a lizard right there in the corner.
Ah, I see it. Okay.
In addition to a variety of exotics, there are 3 dogs and a cat inside. After being confined for nearly a week, the conditions in the apartment are shocking.
That is disgusting. There is feces and urine everywhere, including the beds, on top of the fireplace, on top of the couches. There's just, the stench is overwhelming. It is overwhelming. I had to step outside to get some air. It was awful. Awful.
What you barking at? Huh? Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up?
The dogs are in bad shape, and Lukenhaus wants to get them back to the shelter as soon as possible.
Okay, now,
It's okay.
okay, we're in.
Super. Just want to get bed.
They seem friendly, but they're nervous, so he tries to reassure them.
Come here, old guy. Come here. I know. Yeah. Wanna go in the box? Wanna go in the box? They're all dehydrated. Haven't had access to water or anything like that inside the apartment. There's food, quite a bit of food, but absolutely no water for the animals. This is a very serious condition that needed to be addressed immediately.
All the animals will head straight to the Houston SPCA hospital, where they'll be evaluated by the medical team.
This is one of those cases where I didn't know what I was getting into until I opened the door and actually looked inside.
Many of the exotics in the tank are hiding, so Lukenhaus wants to wait until he's in the safety of the shelter before taking a closer look. He doesn't want any nasty surprises.
I'll have to take them back to the shelter and completely go through each aquarium just to identify each individual animal for our paperwork.
Coming up,
Oh, goodness. Those are so cool.
What's that? That's a snake.
the Houston SPCA team is cautious after rescuing a tank full of unknown exotic animals.
Ooh, those things can bite your finger off. Watch
Yeah, I
out.
know.
They're mean. I ain't touching that thing.
It's been 3 weeks since investigator Maverick Wagner rescued a kitten from a storm drain. He's now made a full recovery, and this afternoon, vet tech Kaylee Easley is making sure he's all set to be placed up for adoption.
You're getting so big.
She's named him Frankie.
Oh, look at you.
Frankie's actually looking pretty good. He's putting on weight. He's definitely been eating good. He's got a little pot belly, which is good. So today we're just gonna get ready to put him online so hopefully he can find a good home.
Yes.
You're a feisty little thing.
No one's come forward to claim ownership of Frankie, and the team suspects he may just be a stray. It's estimated that there are around 1 million stray cats in Houston, but for this one at least, there's the promise of a happy future ahead.
The first thing I'm gonna give him is a dewormer to clear him out all of his parasites. Stop. You're not gonna like this, no. Oh, I know, that stuff's horrible, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the last thing I'm gonna give is his flea preventative. Make sure that he doesn't get any fleas.
Yeah, make sure you don't get any fleas.
Oh, that's good. So you took it better than most kittens do.
After taking his medicine, Frankie heads to the scales to be weighed. Kittens can only leave the shelter when they weigh a minimum of 2 pounds.
2.03. So that's a good thing, so he gets to go online today. So he's definitely ready to go find your new forever home.
The Houston SPCA rehomes nearly 4,000 cats every year, and Frankie is next in line.
So we basically just need to go through these and confirm how many animals are in them.
Next door, investigator Mark Lukenhaus has returned with an aquarium seized earlier from an apartment.
I have 2 toads and a hermit crab in here.
Oh, that one's cool. Oh, goodness. Those look like tree frogs.
There's like 4 different kinds in there.
Oh, that's not a real frog.
The shelter's team is experienced in dealing with all kinds of exotic creatures.
Those look like tree frogs.
And vet tech Amanda Stapopoulos has a particular interest in reptiles and amphibians.
There's something under there. Oh, goodness. Those are so cool.
What's that? That's a snake.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's skinny.
Right here is a Pac-Man, I believe.
Oh, those things can bite your finger off. Watch
Yeah,
out.
I know.
They're mean. I ain't touching that thing. He looks kind of skinny, too. Usually they're very fat, and they have these big sides billowing out. I mean, I don't know how often they've been feeding this poor guy, but he looks kind of skinny to me. Oh, we got a gecko. Oh, we got multiple geckos.
We have done a count of the number of animals inside the aquariums.
We have
3 toads and 3 frogs.
2 fire-belly toads, a Texas toad. We've got the 2 geckos, we've got the 1 lizard, and then a green tree frog. They're little.
Some of the animals, such as the garden snake and the Texas toad, are indigenous, but Amanda suspects the others are from outside the U.S. She's also concerned about too many different species inhabiting the same space and has decided to call in some experts for help.
We have the zoo gonna call us back on all these guys. So once we find out whether or not they're indigenous, I think we'll be able to take further steps as to where they need to go.
And hopefully once the zoo comes and looks at them, then we can separate them out into different aquariums.
And get better
different habitats.
Right, get better habitats for them.
For the dogs, their assessment is more straightforward.
All right, let's do the little terrier first.
You're cute.
They're dehydrated after days without water, but other than that, they appear to be in good condition. Once they go through a few routine tests, they should be ready to be placed up for adoption.
All right, we have our parvo, distemper, upper respiratory vaccine. Left. Ooh, that was not nice. And then rabies. And then we get to have a bordetella in the nose. All right, little monkey, we're gonna sit with Mark and get a little sample, okay? Don't bite me. All right, good job. So this is gonna test for heartworms. Hopefully they test negative for all this stuff. It's negative. So yeah, we're negative. He's just cute as can be. He's already neutered. He's a highly adoptable dog just the way he is.
The animals will remain at the shelter while the legal process runs its course. Once the Houston SPCA has full custody, they'll all be on their way to new homes. 20 miles north of Houston, a little dog's life has drastically changed for the better.
Hey, come here, baby.
When investigator Wagner discovered 2 abandoned dogs locked in a backyard, he took immediate action to rescue them.
He's wet, he's shivering, he's scared. I really want to get him back to the SPCA.
At the Houston SPCA shelter, the vets were concerned about the dog's health.
We definitely will be checking, monitoring them to make sure there's nothing going on in the respiratory tract.
But 2 months later, they've completely recovered and are both doing well.
You got it? Come on.
In court, the dogs were awarded to the Houston SPCA, and Elsie has already found a new home. Her new owners, Michelle Toops and her daughter Sarah, have renamed her Molly.
She loves the water, but she thinks it's like a tangible thing, like it's solid.
I think she's great. She is hilarious.
It's like in her mind, she's like, I got it, you know? You know, it's like the dog that, you know, chases the car, and once it stops, she's like, what do I do with it now?
I found Molly online, and when I saw her online and I saw her just sitting there, she just had that look. She just had the look that said, please come get me. And I could not.
I just love her. She's an amazing little dog. I think she's very protective, and if you get to know her, she's actually a really good dog.
She's very entertaining. Most of the time, you just kill yourself laughing at her because you just go, you are so goofy, really. We're blessed to have her.
Next,
I knew he was the right one for me. He's like a little cat version of me.
Frankie, the kitten rescued from a storm drain, has a loving new home.
He's definitely part of our family. He's going to be well taken care of, and he'll be with us for a long time.
These are the aquariums that they came in.
Okay.
We found them in.
At the Houston SPCA shelter, cruelty investigator Mark Lutkenhaus has called in some experts after removing a tank full of exotic creatures from an apartment 2 days ago.
I like the pink and aqua gravel.
Houston Zoo's reptile supervisor Judith Bryja and curator of herpetology Stan Mays have serious concerns about the animals' living conditions.
Was this the way it was with all this
Pretty
citrus
much.
in here together? Do we have other containers set up that we can start separating this stuff?
We can get those. And
There are 9 different species housed in the same tank, some native to Texas, while others, like a horned frog, are from South America.
These actually get a lot bigger.
They don't do a whole lot. They
Yeah.
kind of just sit there and wait for food to walk by.
And they
have
grab it.
huge mouths, like half mouth. This thing should probably go by itself because it'll probably eat anything that's smaller than
Anything
it.
else around it.
It seems that many of the animals are lucky to be alive, and Judith wants to see them separated immediately.
If you found a local toad and a local green tree frog, that wouldn't be too bad, and we'll do that in a mixed species exhibit. But these animals are from all over the place, and we wouldn't keep that lizard with these frogs and a snake. A couple of frogs in here could eat this snake easily.
You should really be doing your research before you even think about buying them. If you can set the environment up, these, properly, these things will live a very long time and be very good, pets. They're not really what you'd call handleable things, but they make very interesting little things to watch and make a nice little terrarium.
okay, so the 2 white tree frogs need to be by themselves. The anole by himself.
Most of these animals have different habitat requirements. They live in completely different environments, so they need things set up specifically to them.
Some of them are being kept too moist, some of them are being kept too dry. Their basic needs are not being met.
While the adoption team gets to work on finding the animals new homes, Mark will ensure that their temporary accommodations here at the shelter are safe.
I sure do. Thank y'all.
All right, well, thank you.
15 miles away in Westlake, Frankie, the kitten rescued from a storm drain, has already found a new home.
Oh, you like that one, don't you?
He's been adopted by Orpha Chacon and her daughter Jocelyn. They've renamed him JC, and he's already friends with the family dog, Andre.
He's been doing great, actually. I like his personality because he's always running after us, and he likes our ankles and our toes, so keeps us on our toes running around the house, too. My daughter had been asking for a kitty cat, so we decided, okay, for your birthday, we would take her to the Houston SPCA and she could look around.
I've wanted one for a while, and I knew I wanted an orange one. And when I saw how playful he was, I knew he was the right one for me. He's like a little cat version of me.
Look, Andre, over here. I think it brings out a lot in Jocelyn. I see her caring, but I think it helps her be responsible.
I see him going to college with me in my dorm, playing around, having his own little space in my dorm. That's what I want to do.
Good boy. He's definitely part of our family. He's like our little baby here. He's going to be well taken care of, and he'll be with us for a long time. He's going to get my fingers.
Across town in West Houston, the exotic animals rescued 3 weeks ago are being taken care of by foster carer Kim Ellis.
Hey guys. Hey Bruce. How are ya? You're shedding.
They may not look cute,
Hey Mr. Pac-Man. How are you?
and some, such as this horned frog, are capable of delivering a nasty bite. But Kim thinks they're still lovable.
You're so cute.
She runs a reptile rescue group, and when she heard about these animals needing help, she was happy to volunteer.
Well, what I've got here is a White's tree frog or a dumpy tree frog. They call them a dumpy frog because of the face that they make. They kind of look sort of sad all the time. And I'm fostering him for a little while until we can find a permanent home for him. And this is what I love to do. I love spending time with the reptiles and finding new homes for them and treating them and making sure that they're healthy.
Animals like this may not suit everyone, but Kim knows they need to be cared for just like any other pet.
I believe believe that amphibians and reptiles and frogs, I think they do have feelings, and they do need to be treated with respect. And just like cats and dogs, I mean, they can get attached to you, and you can get definitely attached to them. The main thing I see with reptiles and amphibians is that people don't realize the unique needs that required to take care of them. I look for someone who's got the right habitat so that they can enjoy the rest of their life with the family.
After being neglected, they all can now look forward to a better future.